So I've very clearly explained to you that is a violation to not provide me service because I have a mask exemption. Are you going to put through my order?
I told you I can ring you through if you put a mask.
I have a mask exemption. And you are open for business because you have a public business license. You are not a private entity, and you cannot just randomly make these decisions on your own. Mike Farnsworth has very, very clearly said in his order that people with exemptions must be respected.
Hi, I work at Langley Dollars and Cents at 20121 Willowbrook Drive. We just have a customer here who won't leave our store and won't buy a mask.
I'll leave your store. I'm wanting to pay for my order. You need to be clear. This is a violation of my human rights. This is discrimination. I've made it very clear that I have a mask exemption. I've made it very clear that this is not a private business. When you get a business license, you are open to the public for business.
We don't have to let you in.
100% you do, because otherwise it's discrimination and you're in violation of the order by Mike Farnsworth and the orders of Bonnie Henry. What about people with severe COPD and asthma? Are they not permitted to shop in your store because you've made rules that are above the Mike Farnsworth order?
We're just following them.
No, you're not. That's what I'm telling you. Mike Farnsworth says in his order.
Who the hell is Mike Farnsworth?
You don't know who Mike Farnsworth is? He's the Minister of Public Safety,
Okay.
the Provincial Minister of Public Safety. Do you know who Bonnie Henry is?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, what has Bonnie Henry on record saying? People with mask exemptions must be respected. I have her on video. Would you like to see the video on my phone of Bonnie Henry saying this?
Yes, and you also have to respect our right that we're following the guidelines that you're given for it. And the thing is, we asked to see your certificate, say you're exempt.
Okay, so now what you're doing is you're asking for private information. No, I'm needing 100%. This is legal to do this as well. I need to actually video this interaction because now you've said that I need to provide you a copy of my exemption, which is in violation of the Privacy Act. And Bonnie already said you need to take people at their word. Now, I wouldn't be going through this if I didn't have an exemption, but I don't want other customers to have to go through this either. This is discrimination and it's horrible. 100% it is. You're putting other people at risk, their health, because they can't wear a mask. And you're violating the orders. And this store can be fined up to $75,000. I'm just asking you to put my order through.
Drive at Dollars and Cents.
Pardon? Yes.
We just have a customer in here that's not putting on a mask. That's part of our store guidelines. And she won't leave the store without a mask.
Been waiting for 15 minutes and they're refusing to put through my order. It's now 11 a.m.
Yeah.
One gal that's called the RCMP doesn't even want to look at Mike Farnsworth's orders. This lady right here doesn't even know who Mike Farnsworth is. Yet they're saying that they're standing on the orders. Who's the actual supervisor or manager on today? I'm saying who's the actual manager, like between the three of you? Who's the supervisor or who's the lead today?
I'm the cashier, and there is no actual manager.
Oh, so you guys are just sort of all working independently here today, like there's...
Who's the actual manager today, Molly? That would be either Lorena or Kate.
Okay. Well, I need to have a civil conversation with one of them because I've got the order here and I'd like to show it to you. You didn't even know who Mike Farnsworth is, who signed the order, so that tells me you haven't even looked at the order. And so you need to...
Put on a mask, I'll ring you through.
I'm just actually wanting to show you the order so that you can see that what I am saying is completely reliable.
I'm not disputing what you're saying at all.
Okay, then why can't you just ring me through and get my order finished?
You have this till here if you're ready.
I'd be happy to speak to the store manager as
You
well.
want to speak to the store owner?
Yes, please. Yep, thank you.
There you go.
All right, thanks so much. Hello? Hi. Your staff have held me up here for about a good 20-25 minutes. I have a mask exemption for medical reasons, And they're refusing. I've finished my shopping. I've been waiting here at the till. They've threatened me with calling the police. I've tried to be very respectful. I've shown them Mike Farnsworth's order. They don't know who Mike Farnsworth is. They've never seen the order. The young gal, I believe her name is Noreen, has been very disrespectful in the fact that she says, I'll only put your order through if I put a mask on. And I'm sitting here telling her, I've even showed that the BC Human Rights Commission has created a poster for businesses. At the bottom it says very clearly that businesses cannot be fined when they respect people without masks. And so no, you got to be very careful with that. That's actually in violation of the Privacy Act. And I've even got the report here from Bonnie Henry that even like, no, not when I'm in a public space being put in this position. No, 100%. No, I don't. Not in this position. No, you show me where it says you have to show. It says in right there, I've got it right in front of me, regarding Bonnie Henry says that you have to respect people at their word, actually. And it's very clear, according to the BC Privacy Act, that this is a violation. I want you to understand that I've done the research on this, and I'm actually taking the legal action against the BC and federal government over these issues. I've hired the top constitutional lawyer in Canada, Rocco Galati. Trust me, I know my stuff on this. And I know that by anybody, okay. Well, you know what? I actually have a package in my car because I've started what's called a business campaign. You know what you could do is, my organization is Action4Canada with the number 4, Action4Canada.com. And if you go under legal action, and now you'll see in the menu bar, you see legal action. Okay, yep. Okay, then when you hover on it, you'll see business campaign. Okay, so we've got over 100 volunteers in BC. We're going to be launching this. We are launching it across Canada, this campaign, because we care about small businesses and what the government is doing to them. And where big stores like Costco, airlines, the bars can all be open, and you know, the smaller businesses, they're trying to squash right out of this. So we're very concerned about this because this is crucial to our economy, right? And so you're one of the ones that I'm trying to protect on this. But so that if you know your rights, then you can honor the businesses, or sorry, the customers that come in your door that have mask exemptions. Because, you know, you think about people with COPD and asthma that aren't permitted to come into your store. Hi everyone, I'm super happy to report that my troubles at the dollar store ended on a happy note. After persisting, I waited. I didn't know if the police were going to show up or not, but instead they got the manager, or sorry, it was actually the store owner on the phone, and I had an incredibly good conversation with him. Got him onto Action4Canada over the phone. He had his computer in front of him. I think he was at home. Ends up that his wife suffers from asthma. Ends up that he was just trying to do the right thing. He apologized, you know, for his staff, saying they were just trying to do the right thing. I ended up going over the provincial order with him. We talked about the Privacy Act and how it is in violation of the Privacy Act to ask for people's personal information as far as exemptions were concerned. Anyways, he wanted all the material. I happen to have an Action4Canada resource in my car, so I brought the package in, left it for him, and he has said that he actually wants to get involved and he wants to help and to undo this, and probably will make a donation to our legal action.
We've got a group working for Action4Canada in Vernon and surrounding communities, but I had an experience with my yoga studio where when the masking came down a little more strict in November, December, I rescinded my membership with them because they insisted on masks coming in. You had to have masks to come into the building, and just to come into the building, and they were expecting you to wear it in the class until the class began, etc. So I told her I wasn't going to participate in that, and both the yoga instructor that I was with and someone else in the class, we all pulled our memberships for the time being. Mm-hmm. And I explained to her that a few of the things that you were just saying, but I sent her your video, the video of your speech at the Vancouver rally on December the 5th. I sent her the link to your website, and also to Rocco's video on businesses' responsibilities. And I got a thank you email back from them, and they thanked me for the information. They said they would look at all of it, and then she thanked me again after they watched everything, and she said we will no longer ask our participants to wear a mask, and we won't question them. They can come into the yoga studio without being questioned.
Well,
And
that is exciting, Heather. That is just such an amazing report.
yeah, and then after that I thank them for their taking the time to follow up and to take it seriously and to not to discriminate. And then I also sent them, after that communication, I sent them the face mask poster from the Action4Canada package and the BC Human Rights poster that says the same thing, where they can't, they don't have to ask, and we'll assume that you have an exemption, and that the business would not be fined. So I sent those to her as well, and I said these might be helpful for you to post at your entrance.
Mm-hmm.
And she thanked me for that as well. So, and I like Dorothy's idea that she shared with us on the previous Zoom call here tonight. And I'll talk to you about this later, but about reaching out to businesses perhaps by email.
Yes.
Just to cover more people, because I would like to do that at least with some of my own personal contacts, like my therapists and places that I've stopped going to.
Mm-hmm.
And share your information too. So anyways, thank you very much. I appreciated that speech that you gave at the rally, because it was very informative. Like it told it in a way that you were speaking to the businesses kind of, and then
Right.
Rocks as well. So great resources, and thanks for all you do.
Anyways, I'm happy. Good story. All right, bye.
Loved her even with that rhythm. Her grace, her charm, her